Alright, let's get into today's game. Playing Martell Assault again. Let's hope for some weird funny stuff to happen. I think I did make one small change to this deck. Yeah, so I took out the Venomous Blades. We're not even running Water Gardens to help pay for them, and it just doesn't fit the theme of the deck. I replaced it with the Prince's Pass, because I remember this exists. So same idea as Gaston Grey. You put this in Shadows, and then it pops out when the opponent is not expecting it, and it like discards, Robert Baratheon or something. That hasn't happened yet, but theoretically it could be a blowout. So we've got this. Come on, join my game, somebody. One thing about this deck is I've kind of just... A lot of times I feel like I just want more icon removal. I'm like, man, he still has icons, and I want him to not have any. And so... I'm always tempted to try to find a way to put more icon removal into the deck, but I'm really not sure how I could do that at this point. I think I've got a pretty reasonable lineup of junk here, and I mean maybe I could cut a pinch of powder, but I don't know. This card I think really does work when you're stripping all the opponent's power icons or whatever. I think this list is fine. It's not fine if no one ever joins our game. Come on, there's 31 games on the site right now. Nobody's looking to join one. Doesn't seem, seems like maybe something weird's going on. Maybe they know I'm playing Martell. They don't want to play me. Oh, excuse me. Alright, this looks like Targ Marine. Come on, put your Marine down, bro. So this is probably like a no-win matchup for me. It's going to be my... I don't really expect to win this or have much of a chance, but we'll play it out. I'm fine with showing people how dumb Targaryen is and why it's a very unbeatable matchup for a lot of decks. So we always do our 0 cost, then maybe all of our 2s come out. We can put the Southern Messenger in Shadows, so that's decent, I guess. Yeah, let's just do it. It's not ideal. Oh, we can save a 2. I don't want to put the Green Blood Trader out. Great, he already has the King attachment. That's wonderful. Well, maybe we can at least dodge him getting the extra gold with a 2 gold opening plot. Maybe he does Summer Harvest. Oh, okay. Well, we're still going to make him first. I mean, if he's going to have that plot in his deck, I'm glad he's just going to go ahead and get it out of the way, to be honest. I'm going to see if I can get this Rose Road into play before I collect income. So I'll have 2 gold instead of 1. Can marshal like an extra Shadow City Bastard. Okay, that was 2 actions, so I get my Rose Road. Oh, man. That's even more fun. Well. Let's bring out Hota to try to at least defend one of these. Get condemned, boy. This guy fifed him. But he can use Plaza of Pride, which is a problem. Still don't think he can actually win 2 militaries. So defend this and then probably kill... Not sure which character I kill here. Probably one of the Shadow City Bastards. I don't think I really need to. I am glad to go ahead and get this effing King in the North plot just out of the way already, and then we can actually play the game. Just get that bullshit over with. I guess, yeah, I'm going to kill the Dane escort because he's already kneeling. This way I can do like a chump block his intrigue and then do a power. I won't do intrigue on him because Marine. I do have to say, we're off to a pretty damn good start. I don't like losing my other fiefdom. You always want more money in this deck. But we do already have 3 economy on turn 1. So maybe it's okay. We're off to a pretty good start in terms of like general ways that our deck can go. But the opponent is just playing like a tier, not even a tier 1 deck, a tier 0 deck. It's like the God deck. Hey, discarded Dracarys, that's nice. At least Khal Drogo will never be able to attack again unless he runs Confiscation or Nothing Burns. Knowing my luck, he does. Oh, goodness, now what do I do? First snow? That doesn't seem like it makes any sense. But trade routes is surely overkill. Do I go for coppers? I guess I have a green blood trader and a southward messenger. Let's go for trade routes. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. That's also really fun. Really, like, just really, you know, interactive gameplay right now. King of the North, and then the plot that just auto-kills all of my characters. Very enjoyable. I can't even marshal these flippin' green blood traders. I hate this game. Maybe Ario Hota can survive the turn. Oh, that's great. He also had attachment removal. It's almost like this friggin' Targ deck just has an answer to absolutely everything. It's almost like that. And by almost, I mean it is like that. Well, let's marshal this into shadows. It's like no point in even putting any of these into shadows, but there's no point in putting the Southward Messenger into shadows when I have 5 gold. So I guess I'll put it in. It's still technically a discount and it protects it from intrigue claim. $10 gold, and I'll only be able to spend 3 of it at most. That's fun. Okay. Do I even declare a military on him? I don't think so, because it's like just giving him renown on Khal Drogo. I guess I'm happy with that. Managed to not have him declare any challenges. Seems like it could have gone worse. Oh, now what? Now first snow actually looks pretty reasonable. Because I'll collect 3, 4, 5, 6 hopefully, which is enough for both of these. Oh man, I don't know. He's probably going to do trade routes. Maybe close call? Let's go for close call. Wow, what a surprise. I never would have expected that plot. Hey, Doria. No sand snakes, sad times. Let's get our junk here. That's pretty good. Well, I really want both of these, but I guess Flea Bottom's more important, right? I need money. even though I also really want Starfall. Now what do I do? Shadow City Bastard seems like the correct play. And we can put the Dornish Spy in the shadows. It is a 1 gold discount for future turns. It's that guy. I don't like that guy. It's that thing. Of course it is. You know, I was like, well, I'll try to take Flea Bottom. He doesn't have it yet, but of course he has it. Of course he has it. They always have it. I'd say this card is like half the reason Targ is a no-win matchup by itself, because this deck is just so much worse when it can't use Flea Bottom. It's like hard to express how much worse it is. Is he not going to use it? Better hurry up and use it, boy. He got his Flea Bottom. I guess that was inevitable. Well, if you're going to let me have my Dane Escort, then I'm going to use him. Don't know how much good he's going to do me. Probably not very much. I think I do an Intrigue first. No, I think... Oh, we don't have any power to take, so I'm not going to do a power challenge. So let's start with an Intrigue. Take Jorah's Icons, probably. I guess. I don't think it matters. Then do the military here, so he has to use Khal Drogo and Second Sons to defend it. What could this be? Maybe Quaith of the Shadow? Oh, or that. Sure. This is like one of the... Oh, okay. But that doesn't even kill him. What was the point of that? He just kneeled his 6 strength to take 4 strength temporarily off of my 5 strength. Like, why would you not just use Drogon to defend? I don't understand that, but I guess I'm happy with it. Maybe he thought that that was going to kill Ario Hotah somehow. And he killed his Jorah Mormont. Well, I would say he thoroughly misplayed that. But yeah, what I was saying is, like, this is one of the few decks that's actually not that scared of this Drogon, because if it ever attacks, the Prince's Pass discards it. So this card is actually pretty well neutered. Is he really going to attack with that when I have Gaston Grey? Guess I'm not going to complain about that. I guess I'm not going to complain about that. That came in with Flea Bottom. So he just bounced his Khal Drogo for like no reason at all. What are you doing? Are you going to attack with that too? Really? Why would you do that? Yeah, just passes. That's funny. What did he discard to do that? He discarded his Aegon to stand his Drogon so he could win dominance. What the hell? I'm not sure if this guy's totally thinking clearly here. Alright, so I think I'm going to go for another trade routes. Dohaeris does not look that great, even though, I mean, it's okay, he loses Drogon, not a big deal. It's either trade routes or coppers. I have enough crap in shadows that I think I can probably spend some trade routes gold. But it might just be ridiculous overkill as well. I'm doing a pretty good job of just stalling him out, so I guess we're going to go for coppers. See what we can get. Ha! Got him! I guess trade routes would have countered that as well. Pinch of powder, that's what I like to see. He's not going to be very happy when that starts happening. I guess we will go ahead and get it into shadows. Do we bring out Obara? We have no Flea Bottom. Oh, we have a Shadow City Bastard. And he is still declining to use his Myronese market. Okay. I'm not sure if I should count on that. I really want Obara, but I don't want 0 gold for challenges. I want more gold than 0. So maybe I just bring out some Dane escorts. Dane escort. Shoot, but this isn't really that efficient. Maybe I sit on 3? I think I like sitting on 3 because it gives me some options with like the Dornish Spy and stuff. We're gonna try it and see what happens. Let's see what else he has in Flea Bottom besides Second Sons. Viserys, Jorah. Viserys and Jorah are both unfortunate. Viserys stops me from using any more Condemned or Secret Pact, and Jorah can defend Intrigues to stop Pinch of Powder. So this is a situation where it's like, I really just don't have as much icon removal as I would like to have. Because despite supposedly playing an icon removal deck, I guess I'm going to do this since he's still letting me have this. I have like, I guess that is a icon removal effect. And then I could have brought a Dornish Spy, but now I don't even have enough to pay for that. It's like either Maiden of Poisons or Pinch of Powder. And we can't use the pinch. We don't have enough strength to actually win anything by 5. I don't know. I guess we're going to do a chump power. Obviously we can't win this, but we're just going to do it and make him defend. Okay. That seems like a misplay, although he can use his Jorah Mormont to defend my intrigue if he really wants. Looks like that is the play. Oh, that was in there. Marine, I guess. Yeah, Marine keeps that discard pile pretty filled up with junk. Wait, he didn't defend it. Okay. I don't understand what's going on at this point. I should have used the Shadow City Bastard on that, but then he also just didn't defend it. So, like, okay. Let's go ahead and do it now. And there's no actual military claim this turn because this guy. So I guess we're just going to do this. It doesn't really matter who we attack with, does it? Not really, not at all. Let's just attack with Hotah. The way the math works out, like, none of my stuff's going to be able to defend anywhere, anything like that. Finally remembers the Myronese market after letting me use Flea Bottom twice. It's funny. Does not defend, which makes sense because you can just kill Rhaegal. So I get my unopposed power though, and now I guess he can do 2 militaries. I'm still not that bothered by 2 militaries. Why would you do that? What are you doing? What are you doing? That doesn't make... Oh my goodness. Is he really going to let me do this? Okay then. Sure. Yeah, not complaining about that. And he didn't use the ability. Oh, I'm first player, so I had the first reaction to losing the challenge. So he didn't get to use the ability. Get screwed, I guess. Outplayed. Sure, I'll kill the Dane escort. I don't care. Maybe he thinks I'm like running low on stuff. I'm definitely not because I have trade routes. And that's going to be a lot of gold and a lot of stuff. Our spectator from the Discord has left the game, probably deciding that this is not really worth watching because the opponent's play is so suboptimal. He could be probably way ahead, or at least doing a lot better. I don't understand a lot of his decisions in this game. I mean, his plot decisions made sense, but his like actual play decisions and challenges phase are very questionable. What are you going to do now? Marshal another Drogon? Oh, hey, it is another Drogon. Well, I guess that's one strategy. Let the first one get discarded and just marshal another one for like 0 gold. Too bad I have Southwind Messenger, so the joke is still on him. Okay. And he made himself first, gave us some more gold. That's generous of him. Our Shadows card this turn. Still no Sand... Oh, we have Sand Snakes now, so we can get rid of that pesky Viserion. I like that. Here we go. Time to pop off. There's no way... Get out. That's going to get discarded. Feels bad, man. Do we just marshal everything? I don't think so, because we still have Doharis, and he probably still has Morgulus. Our Shadows are like 9 gold, so it's pretty justified to just save a ton of money. I guess I can put another Southwind Messenger into Shadows. And either Obella or Kaliot. Probably Kaliot. Makes it really annoying for him to do Intrigue or Power. Now this time it actually makes sense because I don't have a Prince's Pass, but he doesn't know about my secret tech. Get out. Feels bad, man. Like I said, this is like the one deck that's really not that scared of Drogon. Oh, you can just ambush it back. That's hilarious. Sure. It's not like I have another Southwind Messenger. Except that it is. Come on, do it. Yeah, do it, boy. Get out. He's not coming back this time. He's out of the game now. The funny thing is I could have defended. I have enough strength, but that's just too funny not to do it. Yeah, it just passes. That's hilarious. Intrigue doesn't matter because of his Winter You Die, so I'm going to do this. And he has to either give me unopposed or give me an icon. Probably gives me unopposed, but I'm fine with that. So you're going to use the Flea Bottom to defend? I guess that makes sense. Now wait a minute. I guess that makes sense, yeah. Okay, so... Now this is where things get tricky. Let's take a power icon off of Khal Drogo. That seems best. But to win a power by enough to use the Pinch of Powder, we have to use Obara. Although Obara can send herself back and put in a 2-strength power, so we're going to go for military this way. This military claim does at least sort of matter, because he may have Morgulus, in which case these dupes matter. And killing the second sons is not great, because that's like his best Flea Bottom character. Yeah, use a duplicate. That could be really bad news for him. Oh no, I guess the second sons are guaranteed to defend power at this point. So, I take that back, not really a big deal. I can take their power icon with the Dornish Spy. That's probably not really worth it. Let's just put in Obella, because I think we're always doing that. So, Maiden of Poisons, not worth it. Pinch is not going to go off. Dornish Spy could take the icon, but that's just getting me an unopposed. If I could pinch Khal Drogo here, I think the game would be over. Still in a surprisingly decent spot, considering the deck that I'm up against. But you have to bear in mind, the opponent has played very, in my opinion, quite poorly. Like, just what is this guy doing? Maybe I should have used the Spy there to take an icon, but I think it's still fine. I don't want to overcommit to the board, and then he just flips Morgulus, which I think is fairly likely. I mean, he only has 2 plots left. If he has it, he probably flips it this turn. 0 cards in hand. Dracarys, Crown of Gold, and Drogon. Feels bad, man. So I just do the Dohaeris? I guess. Let's do it. Oh, well, that worked out. Keep her, him, and some 2s. Yeah, 2 2s, I guess. So even though he is technically out of cards, he's never really out of cards because he has Marine. But he's on 4 power and 22 cards left in his deck, so at this point, milling himself is like a legitimate threat if he just keeps triggering Marine every turn, which is hilarious. I find that quite amusing. We're going to put Secret Pact in the Shadows. It is a 1 gold discount compared to the Ambush. I don't really care to put it on his Dar, I don't think. I guess I'm going to do this because it's possible he doesn't have Morghulis at this point. And maybe Obara? I don't think there's much reason not to marshal Obara, is there? I don't know, my Shadows is just a lot of money. Maybe I just want to save for Shadows. No, let's use our discounts. We'll marshal her. Don't know that it's going to matter. Watch him get a 3rd copy of Drogon. That'd be pretty funny. Only 2 of them have been discarded, right? Yeah, so he can still draw the 3rd copy. Oh no, they're all gone. They've all been discarded. That's pretty good. Looks like an Aegon Targaryen. If it's a hired assassin, that'd be pretty funny. Well, I don't like her, but I mean, it's totally possible that he doesn't even have any burn effects to use her with. Guess we're gonna find out. If he has a Dragon is no slave, he'll probably just use it right away. Using his market. Puts Dario on the bottom, so this is definitely Aegon. Dario is probably getting hit with Secret Pact. Let's try to pinch him. Should probably just do military first. He can probably defend this, but whatever. It's not that important. This is just to make him kneel something. I mean, we're kind of just going to throw challenges at him and try to grind him out. Yeah, it doesn't even defend it. So that was worth. I'm going to send her back, even though I could send Obella back, because I want to protect her from resets. She may get discarded by Intrigue, I guess, but if that happens, it happens. I'll survive. Now what do I do? Probably 5 strength Intrigue? No, let's do power first. And then, oh man, there's not actually a great way to use the pinch of powder. That kind of sucks. But let's just try this. He'll probably defend it. But he has to kneel both dudes, so that's fine. Doesn't he still have second sons, though? Yeah, he does. Okay. I'm happy with winning a power challenge. So now, do we use the Dornish Spy? No. I really want to save for the Secret Pact on Dario, because that's just going to make him feel so bad. So we only have 1 gold to spend out of Shadows, which is a pinch, which is very unlikely to go off. So we'll just do a chump Intrigue and pass. I guess he is going to get my Obara with his, what do you call, with just Aegon doing an Intrigue. Get out. Feels bad, man. This sucks, but we've yet to draw any of our other 5 cost. Surely we can top deck into like Ariane or something. And I do wonder what his last plot is. Could be Morghulis. If it's Morghulis, I think he's like not in a good spot, because all of his good characters are dead if he uses Morghulis. I believe mine is First Snow, which is probably worse for me than it is for him, but not the worst thing ever, because my hand is totally empty. And like a lot of these, I don't know. I don't think it's that big a deal if I First Snow myself here. I have some Shadows dudes ready to go. Oh, close call. Damn. Well, he's going first. Yeah, First Snow hits nothing on his side, so this is definitely not that great for me. But we can just do trade routes to flood it all back out next turn, because the plot decks have reset. Plot deck's resetting is bad because he gets his king in the north back. But what can you really do about that? Not much. Damn. Isle of Ravens. I guess between Isle of Ravens and Myronese Market, he can actually protect himself from decking himself out. That was a misplay because I have First Snow revealed, so get wrecked, noob. I guess it's Secret Pact in the Shadows. I've already got a Dornish Spy in Shadows. Why not? It's just a 1 gold discount either way. I mean, he still has gold in his Dar to just ambush that crap out again. Who do I put the Secret Pact on? I guess his Dar. It's like the least likely character to ever leave play on the opponent's side. He didn't just do the exact same thing over again. It's funny. I think I can bounce this character with Maiden and Dornish Spy. Pretty amusing. Sure, let's do it. Should be funny, right? If he has a burn event, I'm going to be sad. But if he has it at this point, he has it. Darn, he got me. Well, good thing I didn't do the Dornish Spy. That's not good. That's probably the end of the game. This is a Sand Snake, right? Ha, gotcha. Sneak attack. Do I even want to send that back? I really don't. Oh, Lord, neither one of these are actually any good to send back to his hand. I guess Quaithe, but it literally doesn't matter. He just has gold to ambush her again. That was actually a misplay, because now he can use his Quaithe on like my Darius hand. Oh, Lord, that's unfortunate. Oh, I hate my life. Yeah, now you can start doing Dragon and Snowslave with Daenerys and the game's over. Guess I can flip Dohaeris to try and... He'll have to lose either his Dar or Daenerys, and he... Actually, that's actually a little bit of a choice for him. Let's bring her out literally only to spin gold. Hopefully the opponent does not burn it. Good, and then we pass. So that is to preserve our board as much as possible against burn, because if we try to do any challenges, he's just going to kill stuff with Daenerys and 4 gold. He can just flip trade routes anyways, though. Yeah, I'm going to go for the Dohaeris, because he's probably going to do King in the North. Oh, okay. Well, surely he still loses his Dar here, right? He's not actually going to let himself lose Daenerys. Yeah, Daenerys and Aegon. So those are pretty good Dohaeris for me. I mean, He's just gonna redraw the friggin' Hisdar like right away anyways, but so that's one Hisdar, one Drogo, two Hisdars. Damn, should still have two more Drogos and one more Hisdar. And he has Isle of Ravens, so nobody ever truly goes away in his deck. I'm going to have to try to stall him out this turn. Hopefully some miracle of God he doesn't use King in the North next turn and I play trade routes and then I can pop off. But I have to survive. I do have Gaston Grey. Maybe that'll help. Karth. Okay. Well, I do have Secret Pact. That makes sense. Think I'm happy with that guy. He gets Gaston Grade. Although he can use the ability before Gaston Grey can activate. And I think I can't marshal these. Maester, Ally, Bastard, Spy. So I can marshal stuff that's not vulnerable to it. That's good. Okay. Obviously this goes into shadows because I want to use it on Dario. I don't see Karth yet. So let's just go ahead and do this, I suppose. And then marshal our stuff here for, I guess we're going to save for the Dornish Spy's ambush, and then we have 2 for Gaston Grey. So, oh, that sucks. Nothing you can do about that, man. Nothing you can do about that. Totally fun, fair, and interactive gameplay. They don't even have to be in a challenge. He just does it with 0 counterplay. Really fun game right there. We say he just does it. Just does it. Do I want to let him do an intrigue? I mean, not really. I could take Dario's power icon, but I don't know. I think I'm just going to let him do it. I'm not going to ambush the Dornish Spy yet because then Dario could kill it with military claim. Good, gets a Dane escort. That's pretty handy. I think he could have shuffled that with Myronese, but he didn't. Now he does the military. Unfortunately, he does get to steal my guy. Which kind of blows. Stops me from doing a military on him. That's actually pretty important. If I could have killed one of these, it would have way improved my chances in the game. But instead, I guess I have to go for intrigue. Maybe I can discard the Dario Naharis. Although I don't know that even intrigue really matters, because he just has like infinite card generation. Oh yeah, Murine, of course. Well, oh, okay. Kotho, sure. Why would he not have Kotho Missandei off of Murine? Why would he not have that? Okay, that's just great. Awesome, super fun times. Fair and balanced faction. So, we put up a good fight, but we're still going to lose. I think he can just declare king in the north, and even though he doesn't have a king, He just has a big enough board that he'll win. Okay, that works. I think I have been run out of stuff to a point that I don't have enough junk left to really stop him from doing stuff. Don't have enough stuff left to stop him. He's probably going to win this turn. Ariane doesn't really have any great targets. Maybe the Green Blood Trader can get me a Hota or something. But yeah, as you can see here, even though the opponent played very badly, it just doesn't matter because they have an infinite value engine of just always being able to flood out tons of really big and strong cards at nearly 0 gold, or it feels like it costs 0 gold. I mean, technically this stuff, some of it does cost gold, but with all the different crap that they have that like discards cards to do whatever bullshit, they basically can always get a ton of crap into play. Really, this Daenerys pisses me off more than anything else. I really hate this card. Even the Drogon does not bother me as much as this card, because that whole pay 2, just delete the characters. They don't even have to be in a challenge, you just do it. That just seems bad. Bad in terms of like, who would design something like that? Like, really, guys? Okay. Let's do this. The Prince's Pass. Is that ever good? No. Probably just has to be Nymeria. I still doubt that any of this is enough. Oh, goodness. Well, I don't want Dario to win a challenge. But I can't stop him either. Let's just take his military icon. Who cares? I do think one turning point in this game is when I had to reveal the first Snow of Winter on myself and bounce like 6 of my dudes. I was actually doing reasonably well up to that point. I'm not sure if it's correct for me to defend this, but I'm going to try. Oh yeah, of course he has that. Bye-bye, Ariane. And I think, that was the same turn he got Daenerys, I think, or it may have been the turn after that. But honestly, once Daenerys comes out, like, as Martell, you're just dead. You're just dead. There is not a whole lot you can do as Martell against this character. I mean, unless you have, like, milk, of course. But I don't have milk, so... GG. Oh, he's going to use that. Just add insult to injury. Get 16 power instead of 15. Sure, bro. And again, we got smoked, but I'm happy showing this game because it shows how bullshit Targaryen is. I think Targaryen is the least balanced faction at the moment in terms of it is the most bullshit faction. And like, yeah, you can hold it in check if you have, certain tech that is literally like built to counter their shit. I'm not exactly sure off the top of my head what that would be, but I believe that Martell Wolf deck did beat this Targ Marine in the finals of the Worlds Tournament. And my guess on that would be because Ward, Ramsay, Snow, March is still just a hell of a combo. I can see that doing work because you could see in this game, like the first 5 or 6 turns of the game, his board was just like 2 or 3 big expensive characters, like a Khal Drogo, a Drogon, a Hizdar, stuff like that. So if you're playing, Ward and March and Ramsay, his board just gets deleted, and then maybe he actually runs into trouble. But generally speaking, I do think Targ is pretty bullshit. And I mean, this deck is like the most bullshit. If you're playing Targ but you're doing something weird, you're doing like Kings of Summer Blood Riders, obviously that's a different story, but I would say probably 90% of Targaryen opponents that I play online are just the same old Red Door Marine deck. Anyways, enough complaining about that. Still got to show some cool tricks with the deck even though we lost, so I'm happy with it.